Hello everyone, Mixfant Gaming here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're back here in Mech Arena. It's been a few days or so since I've done a video, so I figured I might as well get in, especially since we just had an update drop. So we'll go over the contents of that. We also have a new season pass in here, so we'll look at that. And then if we have a little bit of time, we'll just hop into a game. So with that being said, let's hop right in, go over and look at the update notes, and we will see what's all in this particular update. All right, so here we are. These is the release notes for version 2.04. As you can see, going down here, there is going to be some Lunar New Year content celebrating the new year. 2 weeks of non-stop action will include a new crate rush with thematic skins, new challenges, and various game events that offer rewards aplenty. In other words, if you're willing to spend money, you're going to get access to this stuff. And if you're not willing to spend money, well, you're SOL. And if you're not sure what that means, well, then look it up and you'll find out, because I don't really want to swear here on my channel. So that being said, next one it says, first off, you'll have a chance to win early access to Tengu. So I believe that used to be called a Hidezu, or I could never ever pronounce that mech's name when it was first announced as early, kind of an early teaser in one of their videos. I think they've now renamed it to say Tengu. It's a new jump scale mech, so it's going to be like the Lancer. It's going to be basically an advanced version of the Lancer, because when it lands, it will do damage to any enemies that are within a certain radius. I believe it also maybe like freezes, or anyways, it has a couple different effects once it lands. Also, we have Nova now coming into the game. Well, actually in the game now. Again, I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to be able to get her. Probably going to be another item that's in like an event crate rush. They seem to be putting all new content now out in these events, meaning that you can't actually get them without spending money. And I really don't care if they put these events out and then you have to spend money to get them, but don't wait until like a year later before releasing it so other people can get it. We all know now that they've been talking about not releasing stuff into the progress path anymore, at least until they maybe rework it. Who knows what their plans are, or even when they're planning to do anything. It's going to be a really sad state to see in this game where people can get these new items, like the Stalker, for instance, isn't in the progress path now. Missile Rock 12 isn't. And then now we're going to have Tengu coming in, and possibly Nova. And how are you going to be able to get this new content? Is it all basically pay to play now? I'm not even saying pay to win. I mean saying pay to play, because you can't even get this stuff. We don't want to be waiting 6, 8 months, a year until this stuff finally finds some of the means to get into the game. Just like over in War Robots, they put a lot of this stuff out in events, and you have to pretty much spend money in order to get them. They do eventually put things in, for instance, like the workshop over there. They say it's 3 months. Sometimes it's been 6 months or more before it finally gets in there. Again, Plarium has not given us any plan or any timeline for these things, and we really don't want to have another War Robots when it comes to new content. They really should go forward and have a plan associated with how to get some of this stuff in the game, and not keep players basically sitting here wondering. So here's the special ability. It's called Sky Strike. When activated, Tengu propels itself in the air, yes, forward as a jump, slams down the ground, sending a shockwave that deals damage to all enemies caught in the blast and slows them down. So yeah, think of it like a combination of a Lancer with the additional damage around, so maybe something like a kill shot, probably not as much damage as a kill shot, as well as the freezing effect from a Panther's stasis beam, it's a stasis beam, or the Panther's fence ability. Master its playstyle will take some time. So basically, if you're familiar with the Lancer, you'll probably be okay with this. Its cooldown is a little bit longer than that of the Lancer, so you won't be able to jump as quickly, but it has a lot more of an upside in all the other abilities and effects it has that goes along with it. So as you can see, here's a picture of the Tengu. It says here the ability is Bird of Prey, but up here it says the ability is called Sky Strike. So I don't know which one is which, but again, it doesn't really matter what it's called. At least you know what it's going to do. So Nova now is going to be the pilot for the Missile Rock And so if you happen to run the missile rack, you're going to probably want one of these. We have absolutely no idea when the legendary pilots are going to come out for this stuff. Right now, they're just basically pushing out the epic pilots. We all know that, I think it's Archangel that's already in the game for AIs who have sniper builds. When are we going to get that as players, and how are we going to get it? Again, all this stuff, Plarium is very tight-lipped, and they don't want to give any information out on how these events are going to work, what's in them, until the day of. Even for us content creators, we have no idea what's happening. We ask questions, and they are very evasive with their answers, if they ever even answer our questions at all. All right, so going down here, pilots, it says we're introducing a couple of changes to ensure you have easier time acquiring and using implant skills. First, we'll gradually add pilots, implant crates, and interval implants to various game events, tournaments, and crate rushes. So again, crate rushes, you have to spend money. So that's not going to help 90% of the players out there. Tournaments. Again, there's players out there, they just rack up so many freaking points. The tournament system, the way it is completely broken. The tournaments needs to be a complete overhaul. Matchmaking is crap in it. You're very often in heats. You'll have Division 1 players matched against Division like 9 or 8 players. And we all know, especially if you happen to be in matches earlier on, the AIs are just absolutely stupid. So when you're in the same heat as a Division 1 player versus a Division 7 or 8 player, if they get AIs, they're going to rack up those kills. Whereas if you're in a Division 1 player and you're going against other real players, or even AIs that have absolutely insane accuracy, you don't necessarily get those insane numbers. So the more kills you get in tournaments, especially the lower ends, the more points you get, and that can basically rack you up the leaderboard a lot easier than somebody in a higher division. But even then, you get players that come in this and are racking up 20,000 points. And if you're going to be putting in implant parts into these things, these players who are racking up these insane numbers, they're players that generally are spending money anyways. Not everybody, of course. There are people who just solely go in and like to run tournaments. But there's also a lot of players out there who are the whales, who are spending this kind of money and racking up these insane numbers. But it makes it absolutely impossible for somebody to compete against in order to earn some of these implants. I have no idea if when they're going to be added to the tournaments. Probably. I didn't check to see the rewards of this week to see if the implants are in, or maybe it might be like a future tournament, like maybe next week's or so. So what does that leave? At least various game events. So hopefully we'll be able to maybe have like derby events or something along those lines, or maybe some of these specialization sprees or battleathons. Maybe they'll actually give us some of these implants that we need. But again, I'm not expecting very many. No, I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it here. Like maybe you get 100 or 200 implants, scraps or something, which is pretty much almost meaningless, given that it takes, I believe, 63,000 to upgrade one single implant all the way. It's absolutely insane. I really hope I'm wrong. I hope they really do decide to give us options in order to obtain these things a lot better. But only time will tell. Given their history, I'm not really that hopeful. But fingers crossed, I'm wrong. And I'll be the first to admit I'm wrong. It's going down here. They'll add a pop-up that details all upgrade bonuses for each implant. Finally, we add a Get Implant button to the implant selection screen. UI change, it doesn't really matter at all. It will bring up the appropriate shop tab to buy implants. So basically, they're adding a button to a one click so you can get to the shop. So what? Right now it's 2 clicks for me to get to the shop where the implants are. Not a big deal. To me, not really worth the development time when there's so many other problems in this game to add a button just to take you to a certain place in the shop. Miscellaneous. Users will get a delete account option in their profile. I thought I read that this was only iOS. It doesn't say anything here about iOS, so maybe it's a delete account for everybody. And for those people who are just completely fed up with Mech Arena and want to leave, well, I'm surprised they're giving you a delete account option. To me, that's almost acknowledging to the player base that their decisions aren't going over in the community very well, and people want to leave. But anyways, again, who cares? Like, if you really, really want to delete your account, you could have probably contacted them anyways via an email or support ticket, and have your account deleted that way. So yeah, it gives you probably an easier way to delete it. But how many people are actually really requesting a feature like this, given the issues that we are currently having in the game? Like, to me, I'm wondering who is thinking about this stuff to prioritize a delete account button or a button that goes directly to someplace in the shop over like fixing the dash bug with a kill shot that's been in this game since even beta, or the horrible economy that we have right now, or the fact now that they want to rework the progress path, and we have already astounding items that we can't get, and they're still adding new content, i.e. the Tengu, into the system that, again, is going to be another item that we can't get for those who can't afford or don't want to spend money, or at least the obscene amount of money that you probably have to in order to open all the items in the event crate rush just to get that one specific item. Improve visuals for blueprint packs. Again, who cares? Starting a battle with players in a friends list. So I have seen this, and this is kind of an interesting change. It definitely allows you, so you don't necessarily have to scroll through your friends list and all that stuff. You can actually, make custom battles a lot quicker. But again, there's not a lot of people who actually use the custom feature. There's a lot of people who use it, but it's not used extensively. Most players who go in, they're actually running CPC, 5v5 in regular gameplay so that they can earn some XP and they can earn some progress towards chests in order to get a little bit more blueprints and credits and stuff like that. The custom matches are just there for fun, and they are fun, but usually it's clans going in, messing around, or trying to do, instead of trying to do time drops, now they do custom matches so they can just go clan versus clan. Scape every Saturday night has a live stream where he goes in and does custom matches. It's absolutely freaking hilarious and fun. I really encourage you to go in and check that out. And then the final item here, improved event UI for smoother navigation. Again, just quality of life stuff, which I really would put quotes around quality of life, because most of it to me has absolutely no meaning to me whatsoever. So that being said, let's hop back into the game. Let's look at the season pass and maybe quickly run a match. All right, so we're back in the game. Let's just have a quick look at the season pass. And if you go through here, the same sort of thing. You get blueprints, you get crates, you get skins. These skins are okay, the blue ones anyways. Not something I probably would actually spend money in order to get, especially the ones in the gold pass. What I'm really disappointed about this is seeing that there's absolutely nothing to do with pilots. There's no pilot marks. There's no implant scraps. I was kind of hoping that they would actually throw something like that in here. At least a few in the silver pass, and maybe a few of the items in the paid pass. I would have liked to see maybe some of these crates gone and put in some implant parts and the pilot marks and the implant scraps. The Juggernaut skin here is kind of cool, but I'm not sure if I would purchase the gold pass personally, just for some skins and a few crates. I believe it's about 200,000 credits or so you get, which in combination with, I think the credit stash, it's 500 again this time. So you get an extra basically 700,000 credits, which is nothing to sneeze at. Like, I definitely need credits to continue upgrading things. So when it gets a little bit later on in the season, if I'm running short on credits and I think it's valuable for me, if I need the credits, then I'll probably go ahead and buy it. But I'm not going to buy it right now. I'm going to wait until a little bit later and see how it goes, because I really just don't want to give Plarium too much of my money, given some decisions they've been making of late. That's my own personal decision. I'm not telling people to boycott or strike or anything like that. If you're happy with the game and you invest into it, by all means, keep doing so. But if you're not happy with the game, I always try to tell myself, would I go to a movie and purposely buy, use money to go see a bad movie that I know is bad? There are people out there who love just going and seeing bad movies. But me, if I'm going to go to a movie and sit in the theater, I'm going to want to actually spend money on a movie I want to see, a movie that I think is going to be enjoyable. Would I purposely go out and spend money on something that's not giving me any enjoyment? No, and that's how I treat spending money in games, whether it's this game or War Robots or Call of Duty Mobile or any other game that I happen to play. If I'm not enjoying myself, then I'm not going to spend money. It's just that simple for me. I don't get caught up in all the hype and the meta and feeling like I need to get item X or item Y in order to compete. If I have to get that stuff to have fun, then why am I really playing the game to begin with? The game has to be fun first, and then I will spend money or invest into it because I am enjoying the game. All right, so with that being said, we're about 16 minutes. A little longer than I wanted to. Let's just quickly hop into a match, just because I know some people have said that they like my discussion videos, but they also wish there would be some gameplay. So if you're here for just a discussion, you can exit stage right. But if you want to actually watch some gameplay, stay tuned here. So let's see how we do. I'm not sure. Flibber Gibbet, maybe that might be, or Benny G, maybe that's a real player. Oh, we'll find out here.
2, 1.
A lot of times I just go into these games and I play, and I don't even realize if there's a real player until it's probably a little too late, and then I tend to lose because I'm playing just under the assumption that it's all AI. All right, so we got No Hope down there, that Flibber Gibbet person, or whatever it is there. I'm going to try to get in sight there. All right, so my Cheetah long arm player there took rid of him. Get rid of him if I can. There we go. All right, so far it looks like my AI are actually being fairly aggressive. Or I should say really aggressive. Wow. This usually doesn't happen to me. They're almost like they're overrunning them. Ooh, go over here. All right, get him. We have an AI up there. Or an Ares, I meant to say, not an AI. Oh, he got taken out there. I'm going to see if I back up here and curve that around and down under. Nope. All right, so... Oh, shoot. Okay, get him. Nope. Oh, okay, hit him there. I'm just trying to be cautious of these guys up there. Oh, shoot. I saw that coming in. Let's see if I get him. Okay, I want to get him if I can. Nice. Nice, okay. All right, doing good. We need to get that center back, though. Come on, out of my way. I want to get center. All right, so somebody had arc torrents there. I don't know if I hit him or not. Oop, oop, get over here. Okay, I gotta watch those mines. Oh, shoot. That Zephyr got me. Is my team actually dying here already? Big surprise. Come on. Okay, got him. Oh, I need another shot to take him out. Alright, come on, expose yourself. There we go. Back on off. So Benny G is an AI because I saw that Archangel pilot on him a little while ago. Okay, so there's a kill shot up there. Throw that fence up. Nice. Oh. It's coming, instead of coming through center, it's coming right for me. He's got those arc torrents, which are pain in the butt.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, he's going to get me here before I can get another reload. If I can get around here. There we go. Oh! I could have had him there. Ah, great. Change method. I need to get to him if I can. There we go. Oh, that was it.
You have won the match.
There we go, MVP. I'm pretty certain it was all AIs. I thought there might have been one real player there, but don't think that was the case. So we'll just check the recommender just to be sure. And exit out of here. Go in here. Yeah, no recommended at all. All right, so with that being said, I'm kind of curious what you think, what your thoughts are with the update. I was really expecting more for the update. Honestly, where are clans? We've been asking it for months now, ever since we went live. Where's some of the other stuff that we've been wanting? Where's the bug fixes? really, when those update notes came out, I was shocked of what little there was in. But we'll just basically take what we can get, I guess, at this point. And what are your thoughts about the season pass? Do you plan to purchase it? Are you going to sit and wait like I am? What are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's of value? So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. And until next time, cause some mayhem in the field for me.